Hi there, thanks for joining us on TCM, everybody. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Tonight we are putting the spotlight on the career of George Sanders, the British actor known for his dry wit and that sly, mischievous manner he had on screen, exhibited in films like Alfred Hitchcock's Rebecca, opposite Joan Fontaine and Laurence Olivier, and his Oscar-winning performance, of course, in Joe Mankiewicz's All About Eve with Bette Davis and Anne Baxter. Our next film features Sanders as a character inspired by 19th century painter Paul Gauguin. From 1942, it's The Moon and Sixpence. Sanders plays Charles Strickland, a London stockbroker who abruptly chooses to give up his wife and his children to indulge his passion for painting. He moves to Paris and later Tahiti, leaving ruin in his wake. The movie is narrated by Strickland's friend, a writer played by Herbert Marshall. The narration was something of an anticipatory concession to the production code, an acknowledgement of the illicit nature of the lead character's life and art. The filmmakers thought they needed a voice of morality to offset the painter's immoral behavior. This was a decadent man who abandoned his family. The story was based on a Somerset Maugham novel loosely based on Gauguin's life. Warner Brothers secured the rights to adapt the book, eager to cast Edward G. Robinson in the lead, but ultimately a new independent production company led by Albert Lewin and David Lowe purchased the rights from Warner Brothers and then put George Sanders in the lead. Lewin had been a producer at MGM and Paramount, but he had much more on his plate with The Moon and Sixpence. Not only was it his company's first movie, it also marked Lewin's first time as a director. Perhaps the greatest compliment to The Moon and Sixpence came from the Brit who wrote the novel, Somerset Maugham, who sent a letter to Lewin writing, "I cannot imagine that a novel could be adapted in a better way." From 1942, filmed in a combination of black and white, sepia, and color with an Oscar-nominated score by Dmitri Tiomkin, The Moon and Sixpence.